Welcome back to PvPvE Gaming, where you find and lose yourself in the game, and welcome back to Throne and Liberty. I've been playing the hell out of this game, my friends, daily, and I've learned so much, which I'm so excited to share with you. I've got so many amazing pro tips to share. If you are new here, let's do the triple smash together, which is smash those likes, smash the subscription, and smash the bell notifications so you know when we are going live. We are streaming weekly again, and we are uploading videos as often as well. Let's get this started. This game, oh my god, like, I've been playing MMOs for a very long time. I've been playing World of Warcraft for a very long time, and I'm gonna say, hands down, in my experience as a gamer, this would probably be one of the best MMOs I've ever played. If you disagree, please leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. But yeah, this game has got everything going right for it. There are a few little things, but we can put them aside, because overall this game is 150%, my friends. This is incredible. What I've learned going forward, and what we will be looking forward to as the game progresses, we'll be talking about in this video. If you do stick through to the end, we do have an amazing announcement which I'm making on the channel, to do with the channel, which is very exciting, so stick through to the end so you can hear that as well. So anyway, the game, incredible. Like, I've learnt crafting, I've gone through the contracting, I've gone through changing guilds, I've gone through skilling. So we'll start with, let's start with contracts. So once you get to your any major city in the game, or minor city, or township as such, or hub we'll call them, you will find a contract NPC. Now that contract NPC will give you a limited amount of contracts which you can do, not just daily, you can just keep on rinsing them. That's the beauty of it. So you could probably do 15-20 contracts over a period of time, just grind out those contracts. The beauty about the contracts is that they give you rewards, and they give you crafting rewards as well, which you're going to need to craft your gear. So contracts Pro 1 is definitely the one thing you should be looking at as soon as you can get into the game. Start doing those contracts, getting your money, getting your crafting items that you need, but also getting XP as well. It's a very good way of gaining passive XP, because you do get a lovely XP jump at the end, as well as XP as you're doing the actual contract. So let's say, we'll look at Parrot Bandits. So for this contract, I have to receive Parrot Mail and a Monolith Wasteland. Very easy to do. You just really fly over, morph over, and get it done. But what we're looking at is we're getting 143 XP, 20k Solarant. We're getting contract coins, which we need as well, and we're also getting activity points. So this will give us our activity ranking as well. But we are always looking out for contracts that have the magic powder, because the magic powder is, from what I've learned, one of the biggest crafting components at this lower level that you need to craft your armor. And this will be the second pro tip. Crafting is a must in this game, and you have to get onto it as fast as you can. So we also will get our Bizzle contract token points. This is for our dungeons. So when we run the co-op dungeons, there'll be a reward at the end. These dungeons are very fast. Get to the reward at the end, and you use your points to unlock the chest itself. I've got 1,200 at the moment. I'll probably do a few today to bring it down a bit, because my daily is 1,800. We do have the training due, which is the mastery of the equipped weapon when used. And we do have, for this one, quality parchment, which we use for your passive skill books. If we brought up another one, we have the magic powder, we have the token, we have the training due, and we have stallion ore, which is used to craft armor growth stones. So pro tip number 1, get onto your contracts as soon as you can. But also, whilst you're doing your contracts, probably the main reason you do contracts is you want to be crafting. Now we'll go to the lithograph book, which is actually in your main menu, because you can be looking at crafting, but you can't craft from here. You have to craft at the NPC, as we mentioned before, because I did mention in my last video, crafting.
Everything's normal here.
Okay. Crafting is bound to the NPC like a crafting station would be in a normal game. The lithograph book is where you need to spend a lot of time. Now, I learned this later on, so I do recommend doing this as fast as you can. So pro tip number 2, get onto your lithograph book and get into crafting as soon as you can, because it will help you optimize your gear, which is going to help you run your build more effectively in game. I like to favorite a lot of stuff. So for the moment, I've been crafting a lot of gear, which I'll show you on my character in a minute, which does help my character's build. But let's say the next piece I want to do is the Mark of Resistance. Now, to get the final reward, which is a rare helm item, I would need to craft the leather hood, leather headgear, acolyte hood, and battle helm. Now, crafting this stuff is pretty easy. So we'll highlight crafting. You need the lithograph of armor, which you get from rewards as well, and you can purchase from your contract NPC. Mana steel, which is your ore, as I said, quality magic powder, polished crystals you can get as a reward as well from doing contracts and leveling up your battle pass, which we will talk about in a minute. But these pretty much you can get most of this stuff, like this stuff more. So if we go to the leather, you need the magic thread, we go to leather here, you need rune leather. You can get a lot of this stuff from one item in game, which will go back to inventory, which is the base material selection chest, which is a reward from contracts as well, and also from your battle pass, which I have earned a lot, and I've been doing a lot of contracts. So say if I highlight this, we're not going to use it at the moment because I want to save it, but once you open it, you can open as many as you want. If you have 50, you can open 50, and you can get one of each of these items that you require for crafting. So that's a good way of getting gear as well, items as well. So crafting, hands down, the best way to get your armor and your weapons pretty fast. I unfortunately did it a wee bit later as I'm level 29. But I started crafting around 24, 25, and I noticed that crafting really boosted my battle pass all the way up. So pro tip number 2, going to pro tip number 3, lithograph book and crafting is going to be your best friend early on. And speaking of battle pass, let's have a look at that. So I've already maxed out my battle pass. I maxed it out at 27, 28. So, and I did that through crafting. So as I said, crafting does help you out. You do have the free battle pass and you do have the premium. Now on my last video, I did show you the rewards on that. So you will have to look at that if you want to have a look at it. But even after you've finished the battle pass, you still keep on earning star crystal currency. Now that is from just doing daily activities. Star crystal currency will be the currency you use to buy various items in the star shop, which we'll have a look now. So at the moment, I'm not sure if they're going to do this in game. They're only allowing us 2 weapons and 1 alt. So optimally, if you want to do another build, you would want to, if you want to do the, I want to have this Zenith set for my 2 weapons, you would be buying 2 more of the skins to use for your sets, for your, sorry, your weapons. I've got the Zenith wand and the Zenith dagger on my character. I'm not sure if they're going to give us a 3rd weapon. Please, again, drop a comment and let me know if they're going to give us a 3rd weapon. I have seen a lot of players change weapons over as well in around the mid game. So if that's the case, I've definitely got enough to buy another weapon skin. But you don't have to buy this. This is just optional, sorry. But we only have 10 days remaining. So what I might do is I might just buy it all because I want to have it for another alt. Or if they let us allow us to have more alts, then I can definitely have a nice skin set for my weapons. Okay, so yep, maximize your battle pass. The free battle pass is there and it is available. You will naturally do it, but if you go for the paid battle pass, which really isn't that much money. It's like about 20 Australian dollars for me to get that. As I said, it's up to you. I'm not forcing you to buy anything in game. I'm not going to be buying anything in game. There has already been a few things on the store which we're going to talk about, but if you like the game, support the game. Look, it's a free game. You drop so much more money in games nowadays anyway. I've spent hundreds of dollars on video games. Don't tell my wife. She knows. But also with the actual star crystals, we do have more contracts. We can buy more contracts. We can buy mastery reports. We can buy 1 million Solan. I don't know why I'd buy 1 million, but anyway, we've definitely got that option. That could be another option, just to have more money for skilling and stuff, because everything costs money in the end. Yep, so 20,000. I mean, you're making that anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Yeah, so you got items there that you would probably use. This is for if you're cooking as well. Restoration coins, if you do, obviously if you need to restore yourself. Okay, so we definitely have the star crystal currency, which is a viable option as well, which you earn passively anyway in game. So we've had a look at that. Let's look at the shop. So after the first update, the first major update, we were greeted with what is the NC Soft trait. They decided to ram down our throat more cosmetics, and yeah, it was I know for a fact they're going to do another one because it's got 3 days remaining. You know they're going to turn around and give you something else. They've got a vampire theme. I do like vampires. I kind of think they're kind of cool, but I'm not going to be paying that amount of money. I'd rather save these coins for something that I really want. There might be something down the line that's like, I must have it, I've got to get it, blah blah blah. But at the moment, what was available was the Sanguine Slicer, which is your double-handed sword. It looks pretty damn good. I mean, look, it does. The weapons look good. The armor looks even better. But I'm not justified for that. So again, you've got 3 days remaining on this. You could. This is your premium currency, remember, guys. So you will have to. You will have to actually purchase this currency to buy, and I'm not about that. Okay, so you've got the Sanguine Scepter, which I would have used, and also the slashes. Tell you what, the scepter looks amazing. I love it. Very gothic, very cool. But I'm not going to justify paying 600. Let's have a look. We're not going to do it because I don't want to do it. But say I purchase, I would have to buy 510 Lucent, and to buy that I'd have to buy, because the way they do this is they never give you the full amount. You have to buy either 1 pack or a 2nd pack. I think you have to buy the 2nd pack to get this. Well done. It's the way to do it, right? Make some money. But yeah, so that's what's happening in the shop at the moment. There's also another morph available. Old mate buddies available as well. But yeah, again, hello. Want to come up? Yeah. Mocker's just decided to walk into the room. So again, as I said, when I started, I got the battle pass and the leveling pass. I'm still working on the leveling pass, so hopefully we can still get those benefits as we go through. But yeah, pretty much the same as before. So yeah, you would get, I think you're getting, yeah, you're getting 1,125. So to get 2 weapons, you'd have to buy 2. See, that's the way they do it. So nothing's for free. But anyway, that's that. That's the store at the moment. Cosmetic, they're doing this. They will be doing this a lot, I'm sure. Most games now are giving you this. Oh, it doesn't affect you, but it affects your state of mind. If you look good, you look good, you know? Well, that's my theory. Anyway, Shadow's Embrace. Oh, there's Coco as well. They're both here tonight. So this being a female character that I do play, this is the armor set. Kind of vampire-ish. It's very cool, actually. But again, I'm not paying, what was it, 25 bucks or something Australian for a cosmetic. Can't afford it. I'm not into it. I prefer the armor in game, to be honest. The armor in game looks amazing. You can see some whales in game. For those that don't know what a whale is, it's a person that pays a lot of money to advance their character. You see a lot of that in game at the moment. I'm not interested. You be a whale, I'll be me over here. This is something that I must have. I don't think that I mean, look, it is cool, don't get me wrong, very cool actually. It's a two-piece set, so you do have the headpiece, which is the hair, and you do have the actual outfit itself. But yeah, we're not going to go there. So yeah, definitely the next pro tip I would definitely say is get that battle pass maximized. You can do it pretty fast. Whether you go the free route or the paid route, that's really up to you. But what that does is it actually helps you progress faster. It's giving you passive rewards for skilling, which you need anyway, which we're going to talk about right now. So skills, this is crazy, the skills that you're going to end up using. So skilling in this game is a lot different to say World of Warcraft, where you level your skill and you pay money for it in game, and then you've got the skill to the next one. Here you have to use crafting books. So say I wanted to skill up Touch of Despair, right click. Now to get to level 5 I would need for 1 movement. Now this is RNG, remember guys, so it could be complete or it could be half or it could be quarter, whatever. You have no control. Okay, you use your active skill growth book. Come here. Right, both the girls are here, so I don't know what's going to happen. Could be crazy. So yeah, pretty much you remember that you are going to be skilling a lot. I wouldn't go too hardcore skilling at the moment, because once you get to mid game you're going to probably change your skill set around, and then late game you're going to know your skills. So I would probably go to a halfway point. I believe it's level 9. I have read it is 9, but at the moment I'm trying to keep my skills at level 4, level 3, as I know that I'm going to be the ones that I know that I'm going to use final at end game. Those I will completely level up later on. You can also actively create the skill books as well, so that's another form of crafting. I do recommend doing that when you can. So I'm keeping everything at the moment at level 4. Some of them are, in fact everything's at 4 at the moment, which is good on my bar. Some of them that I don't use, obviously 1, 3. I might level up Assassin's Step, because I do know I do need that later on. Actually, we do need it. I'll just bring up my build. Again, I'll link my build into the description so you know where we're at. We are the Dark Blighter build. What do I need?
Everything's normal here. Thank you for your hard work.
I'm just checking. Yeah, I do. So let's see if we can skill this one up. I'm not sure if I've got enough books. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, we can do it. So let's skill up Assassin's Step. I do need it later for my build as well. So it's going to cost me 3 skill books to go 1 level. Now, again, RNG, you don't know what level that is. I always continue until next level. Level up. 1, 2, 3. So that cost me 9 books. Okay, so continue. Perfect. So now I have that at level 4. Once we open up my passives, I'll drop this one in because I do need it for my build. But that's the gist of skilling. So again, I would try to optimize your build as soon as you can, because the skill books can be a pain in the ass to get. You do naturally get them through tower and tower dungeons. You do get them through progressing the questing. You get them through crafting as well. Just try to prioritize and get an idea of your build, because if you want to change it later, it's a lot harder. And I did play around. What's wrong? Yeah, you all right? Are you sure? Yeah. Sorry. Come here. Wanna play it? Okay. Go and play with your sister. Go on. Life of a dog, Dad. What are we talking about? Yeah, so yeah, just prioritize your build as soon as you can, okay? Because growth books are kind of expensive. So yeah, skilling. That's where on that. Now, dungeons, co-op dungeons. Unless you're in a really good guild, you're gonna LFG looking for group. They're a pain in the ass in this game. You've got so many idiots that are running around and going to the last boss and not learning mechanics of the dungeon, wiping and wiping and wiping, and you're like, guys, get it right. It's a 5-minute dungeon at this stage. So the first one I've been doing is Spectre's Abyss, level 20. I have been grinding this dungeon out more so for some blues that I wanted. I don't think I'd go back in. Maybe I'd go back in for the crossbow or the staff to have it if I wanted to swap over weapons, which I don't think I'm going to be quite honest. Absolute pain. You get some idiots that don't know the game. You're wiping and you're like, why am I wiping? This is so easy. So yeah, I would treat these with caution. You naturally will have to do them. You can get into them pretty fast. Just be aware that if you're going looking for group or LFG or party matchmaking, you're going to end up in a scrub team anyway. So I would get into a good guild and run with your guild. Now I changed my guild, which we'll talk about in a minute. I'm very happy with my new guild, but yeah, it's the best way to go, as this is what the game's all about. And also you have secret dungeons. Now this is like a tower, so I've only cleared the first 2. So again, if you do, this is a once-time reward, so you can't go back and rinse and rinse and rinse. So you would get growth stones for your weapon and your armor, and also your accessories, and you get recovery crystals. You'd get some XP, and you'd get some soul armed. So I'll come back in here later on, and I'll probably do another couple. Gate of Infinity, I need to unlock that at level 50. But yeah, Taydale's Tower, good way to learn the game, learn mechanics. Can be pretty unforgiving, I would say. If you're not, I would always recommend going into any dungeon in this game. Yes? So yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong? Narcotic. Narcotic. Yeah, I would recommend going a wee bit at a higher level, so you get a bit more survivability. So your level that you're going to be looking at when you are playing is your level down here, your combat power. Always stay a bit higher than they recommend. So I think for the first dungeon was 700. I'm running it daily just to grind out, and I'm well over power, so I don't, unless I'm in a scrub team, I don't go down too fast. So again, prioritize your dungeons as much as you can. Leveling log, natural progression of the leveling log. I have put on the log pass. I have missed a few things because I've been running around. I can go back and finish up some of these items to get some of the gear, which I will do. I mean, I will go back and do some of this later on, but this is a natural progression as well. Now, milestones. Yeah, we've done a bit of this as well. Guild. Get yourself in a good guild, my friends. I cannot hands down recommend that enough. So I was in a guild to start the game. I really appreciate what they did for me, but I felt like I was the only player on. This happens quite a lot, being time zones. This is an American server. Obviously I'm in Australia, but I found this guild and really enjoying them at the moment. The rewards that they're doing, they're clearing a lot of content. So once I get a wee bit more into it, I'm going to be actively helping them out. No end game when I go PvP. I'll definitely be there with them. Pro tip again, be active in your guild. Don't be a dick in your guild. They're there for a reason. You need to assist them as well. So donate as much as you can.
Everything's normal.
As much as you can, okay? Because you do need your resources for yourself as well. And just be nice. You know, they be active. I know for a fact these guys did a wipe recently of inactive players, so yeah, don't sit in a guild and not do anything. It's kind of annoying in game. Again, Just trying to think what else we can talk about. Not much else. I mean, look, you know, there's more about what we can do in game. So like today we're going to be live streaming as well after this video. And I can just play the game as I'm going. At this stage, I'm just trying to tell you where we're at of the game, how much fun I'm having. Like, honestly, hands down, again, one of my favorite games. The armor, I mean, let's have a look at that. Inventory, actually we'll go to P. So I've crafted everything on my character apart from this helm. And I mean, that's some of the best looking armor I've ever seen in a game. Like, it is incredible. That's why I'm not into this whole, let's get a vampire looking armor set. I don't care. The armor looks so bloody good. Like, I've crafted all the weapons. So the Spectre of Resistance is my main. And I've also Daggers of Resistance. And now I'm moving through my build. Now also a pro tip here as well. You're going to change your gear mid-game. So at this stage, the level I've got, because you can level your gear as well. So again, we go, so we'll try leveling this one. What's that? Okay, me being a scrub. Let's go back, I'll have a look at the gear. We'll go this way. So if you go back over here, you go to Equipment Enchanting. So this is where you're going to level your gear. So again, leveling your gear is another part, another system that you will be getting very familiar with. To say I wanted to level the Dead Eye Cloak, right? So I would need rare armor growth stones to level this to level 4. I would need 4 of them. I've only got 9, so I'm only going to get 2 bars. Continue until next level. You can create this and you can get this in game, so it's better to create this sort of stuff and farm it. That's why, and this is where it's getting a bit, you need to level your gear, your equipment, to be more proactive with your build, but also there's a point as well. You don't want to be going, let's level it to 100 to level the max level, and then you find that actually you're going to change your gear and one more level anyway. So you've got early game, mid game, late game. I'm about to go into mid game, and the armor that I'm going to be looking at for mid game, I'm going to start wielding purples, and I'm going to start creating purples as well. I would be, yeah, changing that. There's going to be a few things I'm going to have to change. Again, it's just one of those things you're going to do. So it's up to you if you want to level your gear as fast as you can. I would not. I would recommend holding back a bit, because if you level too fast, too early, you're going to have too much of a grind to catch up. So there's another pro tip for you as well. But yeah, the gear's phenomenal in game. So, and yeah, that's about it really. I just want to do a short video with you all today to get you back into the game, get myself back into the game. I haven't played since yesterday. This is my first day off. As I said, we'll be live streaming today, and yeah, really excited about the game, the growth of this game, the community. It's look, it's good. There are obviously you're going to get some sort of like Barons crap going on, and that's a World of Warcraft thing. And here in your chat, forget about it. No one cares. It's all about your individually leveling. Again, get into your guild, get into crafting, get into skilling, optimize your skill points, whether that be your actual skills you're using or your weapon and armor upgrades, and just maximize the game. We haven't even fished yet, guys. I was talking about fishing the other day. I haven't had a chance to fish because there's so much going on. Doing your codex, again, I've dropped off because I've been crafting. I'll probably finish up my contracts and I'll come back and do this. This is the way to level. Okay, if you do this complete, you're going to get growth books, you know. But this is what you're after. So it gives you more XP, gives you more money. So good way to do it. Get it done. You build up your coins. You're building up your let's see, what were we talking about? Battle pass. You're building up your star crystals. Yeah, everything works one beside the other. Okay, so a lot of systems going on. It's really just a matter of making sure that you understand everything. And we'll do another video, you know, in another week about where we're at as well. I'm sure it'll be a wee bit higher. I'm not rushing this because I want to enjoy the game. I know there's a lot of 50s and a lot of in-game 50s, and that's great. But I want to enjoy the game, really learn the game as well. And we've also got Dragon Age coming up as well. So we won't be slowing down, but we will be playing both at the same time. I got a feeling this might override it because for some reason this seems to be more intuitive to my MMO mind. Okay, so thank you for sticking through to the end, listening to me talking for 30 minutes. Sometimes it is a lot. I just wanted to mention, and it's a massive shout out to Neil Barton from Pathfinder Gaming. Now, I met Neil I was very fortunate actually to meet Neil at PAX 24. So basically the way the day went for me, I went around and spoke to a few independent indie game developers, which we will talk about another point on the channel. And I ended up down at the board game section of the expo. Now, I've always loved miniature painting. So for me, when this happened, it was the most surreal moment. After speaking with Neil, we started talking about his company and something that he has actually got going on at the moment called Kings of War. So Neil has asked me, and I'm very, very, very humbled and happy to do this, to learn Kings of War and talk about it on my channel and promote the game itself on PvPvE Gaming, which we're going to do. So next week I am getting in the post my first starter set, and we are going to learn about Kings of War through the unboxing of the miniatures. We're going to paint the miniatures, we're going to learn the rule set, and we're going to learn how to play the game. We're going to do this all as another part of the channel as well. So the channel is growing, and I really want it to be another big part of what I'm doing here, because I've always, as I said, loved miniature painting. Something I haven't done for a very long time, but I've looked at the miniatures, I've looked at some of the lore behind it, and it's incredible. Look, I love it. I'm going to promote it. I'm going to be talking about it. We're doing the unboxing next week, hopefully, and we will be doing a collab with another content creator here in Melbourne who's going to show me how to do the game, and we're going to be looking at tournaments and stuff like that. So really excited, guys. That's my announcement. The channel's growing. We're going to look at something a wee bit different as well. Thank you again, Neil. Pleasure to meet you and pleasure talking to you all the time. And yeah, we're going to definitely be rocking our new army next week. Hopefully when it arrives, unboxing on the channel. We'll be painting on the channel. It's all going to be different. I'm going to have to change a few things around with the camera and stuff. And then we're going to learn how to play the game. So we're going to have another aspect of gaming and PvPvE Gaming, because gaming's not just video games. There's miniature gaming, there's card gaming, there's all this other stuff, which we're going to look at as well. But again, shout out, thank you. His link to his website and store will be in the description below, and everything we do from this period on, these Kings of War, we'll be doing full descriptions in the videos as well. So again, thank you, and that was it. That's my little announcement for the end of the video. Thank you very much for joining me here on PvPvE Gaming. I look forward to seeing you again. As I said, we are live streaming very soon. I will see you there. Have a great time zone wherever you are, and yeah, peace. Thanks, guys. See ya.